Welcome to Expats Everywhere. Tell us your name, where you're from, and a little bit about what you do.
My name is Elisabeth Egger. I am originally from Spain and I've been living in Munich for 24 years now. What I do is I have a business to support expats in Munich.
What's the name of that business?
The business is called Expat in the City.
Okay, and what does that business do?
We started off in 2015 with a fair for expats in Munich. Since then, we've organized 3 expat fairs with over 200 exhibitors and about 8,000 visitors. Yeah, that's how we started. We started with a fair, and since then we have set up a platform, an online platform, to translate all the services that we have at the fair to an online platform. This means at the fair we have booths where local services, businesses can present their service to expats. And we also have a lot of panels where they can talk about relevant topics for expats. And we translated this offline event to an online platform. So on the platform, there's a directory of businesses that are expat friendly or that speak English and support expats in settling in Munich.
And is everything for expats who speak English, or do you help expats who speak other languages as well?
Well, we have expats. We've had expats from over 90 countries at our fair. They speak every language, but our common language is English. It's just because most expats speak English, and that's our common ground.
Who started Expat in the City?
Well, Expat in the City was started in 2010 by Barbara Beifang. She comes from the Netherlands and grew up in Oman, and so grew up as an expat child. And she moved to Munich in 2009. We met here, and I was already thinking about creating a service to connect expats to services in Munich or to businesses in Munich. And as we had both grown up as expat childs, we knew the challenges of expat life. And so we started to think about what we could create to make this happen. And what came out was Expat in the City, was the Expat in the City Fair, was the platform, and all the services that we're offering now.
What are some main services that you offer for expats?
Our main service is the fair, and we offer expert talks for expats where they can get all the information and inspiration they need to get by in a new city or in Munich. What we offer is we have this online directory where expats can find services made to measure for them.
And how often do you come into contact with expats?
A lot. A lot through the fair, because there we meet. This is what we wanted to create. We wanted to create a place. There are many online platforms, obviously, for expats. In the meantime, when we started in 2010, there was very little going on in Munich. In the meanwhile, there is a lot of online platforms and blogs, etc., to inform expats about life in Munich. Back then, it was different. Our intention was to create a platform, an offline platform, to really be able to get in touch with people and for people to connect in person and for people to meet the businesses face to face. So this was what we wanted to create. Therefore we meet expats face to face a lot, also through our expert talks and networking events that we organize for expats in Munich.
How often do you have these fairs?
The fair is once a year, and the expat events, networking events, expert talks, expat talks are ongoing, so they are throughout the year. We have our own location, event location close to a very centric place of Munich, and we organize events here. Very general issues like taxes or insurance, how does it work?
Okay, and the fairs that you have, can you give us a couple examples of what types of booths expats will see at the fairs?
So at our last fair, we had over 90 exhibitors, and the kind of exhibitors is just any kind of service anyone would need in his daily life. So not only an expat, it's like starting with insurance, bank, international schools, yoga, social clubs, like anything you would need to set up a new life. That's what we gather together at this fair.
Hi, my name's Dwan Bannock and I am from Canada, and today I came to the fair to try and see what kind of opportunities Munich had for expats, and the fair has been really good. I was able to make a dentist appointment. I found some really good information on education and also a lot of things that we can do around Munich that I would never have found if I didn't come here, so thank you.
Try to find all the information that could be relevant to set up a new life, and we put it together at the fair.
Oh, great. Okay, so our viewers who are expats and are interested in moving to Munich, what kinds of jobs are available for them?
Well, there are a lot of startups in Munich. Munich is the new startup hub in Germany, besides Berlin. So there are a lot of IT jobs, tech jobs. That's mainly, but there's just everything. There is a huge market because all the big companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, they have moved to Munich. So I was just talking to the lady of the administration department of the city, and she told me there were 5,000 new expats coming to Munich in 2018.
Oh,
only
wow.
expats, yeah. So 3 years ago it was only 2,000. So it's really growing very, very fast because those companies, a lot of the big corporates are moving to Munich. Yeah.
Okay, and does an expat need to speak German to move there?
There are some jobs where you do not need, like especially IT jobs. Their German is not a demand, but it is important for the companies that their employees have a certain standard in German. So you can find a job without speaking German, but it's definitely very helpful to do.
And what would be a good salary for someone to live comfortably?
Well, Munich is a very expensive city. And it's very well known that living in Munich is tremendously expensive. So a lot of people, expats and locals, are moving to the surroundings because it's just not affordable. So if you want to live in Munich City, you need to have a good salary of like net 4,000. This is to really live well, but maybe renting a one flat apartment can cost around €1,000 easy. So it's an expensive city. Especially living is very expensive.
Okay, and how would an expat meet someone, meet friends, and what kinds of things are there to do for fun?
Well, there's a lot of things to do for fun because Munich is very nicely located, close to a lot of lakes and close to the mountains. So there's a lot of sports you can do. You can go skiing, you can go swimming, there's everything. There's plenty of opportunities. And the city itself has a lot of green spaces. So we have huge parks, and we have a river going through the city, which is a very nice river. So it's a very high quality of living here in Munich. And to meet people, obviously nowadays with all the options that are through Meetup, and I guess most expats meet through Meetup. I don't know, in Munich, I'm sure every day there are 1,000 meetups where you
Okay.
can just, yeah, no, you have to, this is the place where it's very easy to meet people there, because all the events are online and it's just anyone can create a meetup group. So you just go there and say, okay, I want to meet some people for drinking beer this afternoon, and then people can sign up and come. So it's very
Okay.
easy and very, yeah, it's very convenient. And this is, I guess, nowadays or here, the way it's very easy to meet other people. In the meantime, when we started, and that was actually the reason why we started, it was very difficult to get in touch with other expats.
Right.
No, if you didn't have children or something that would connect you, it was difficult to find like-minded people.
What would you say are some pros and cons for expats living in Munich?
I see a lot of pros, of course. I've been living here so long, and I've been living here so long because I really like it. So the pros are, it's a very safe city. It's a small city, but still has a lot of possibilities. Yeah, I think it's, for me, I guess it's one of the best cities in regarding safety and quality of life. The cons are obviously the cost of living.
Lastly, do you have any advice for expats who are interested in living in Munich?
Yeah. Go on the Expat in the City website. And yeah, I would advise them to learn German, just to feel more secure in daily life when shopping and all this, and go out and find out all what's out there, because there's so much going on. It's a huge potential to fulfill here. So my advice would be get out and meet people, find out what you want to do with your time here, because obviously you're not only going to work here, you're also going to develop in other areas of your life, and Munich offers a lot for this. So I would suggest think about what you would like to experience, what you would like to live, and see who is doing it, because there's always someone offering something.
Great. And how can the expats get in contact with you?
Well, they can just go on our website. It's www.expatinthecity.de.
All right. Elizabeth, thank you so much for telling us about your business today.
Thank you.